Alright, giving the Typhon a turn. NHX fans on the motor. Phillips Racing pinion, 15 tooth. I recently got into this thing because I had some lockup on it, and the bearing seized on me, so I had to take it apart and replaced it with some of these. You know, they're blue. These bearings, the seal on them is blue. I forget what they're called, like moon something, or I can't remember. They were some of the cheapest ones, but they're actually really nice and smooth. I can't fault them at all, and we'll see how they hold up in, like, these dry conditions. That was brutal. Dead on. Okie dokie. So, my friend and I, we just are really at odds with each other sometimes. He's really thin-skinned, and it's aggravating, really. And he's unable to be honest about it, and I don't know. Like, to me, I don't know. I can't handle, like, a dark influence in my life. I can't. And, you know, because two people of a similar, I don't want to say nature, because that's not your nature to complain about things. It's something that's happened to us. But I'm trying hard not to be. And whenever I'm with him, he's just full on. Almost every word that comes out of his mouth is a veiled complaint. And he's like, it's not a complaint, it's an observation. So I said, oh, so an observation cannot be a complaint? Is that what you're saying? No, because that's exactly what they are. Complaints are observations. Yeah. Negative observations. This thing tips easy. And that's the deal, guys. You really ought to find the things about the world that you appreciate and celebrate those. Talk about those. Spread those. And be those. It's super tough in this world today to be the light in a dark room. For real, it's the, you know, but here's the thing about the light. It illuminates. The dark cannot squash the light. The light squashes the dark. That's the nature of it. But it's a personal battle with each and every one of us to be the light, to not give in to that little thing, that little voice in your head that says, hey, you know what would be real cute, real smart right now? You know, would get a laugh as to, you know, denigrate this or that. Well, it just might do that, and you might stroke your ego. But what it's doing is it's forming an attitude about the world. Wow, this is awful. And you see how I just did it just then? My car tipped over more than I wanted it to, and here I was. It was an impulse. This is awful. Oh, it's not awful. I just got to go walk over and pick it up. You know, there's awful in the world, and that's not it. Yeah, and that's another thing. We're blowing things way out of proportion. So, you know, if some small trivial event happens in your life that somehow changes your plans in some infinitesimal way, and you did exactly what you wanted, don't make a big fuss about it, because the chances are is you didn't need it, and it was probably going to be bad for you. There are reasons why some things are withheld from us. There's an order to things. There's a plan. There's a causal effect. In this world, everything reverberates out. So try to make that stuff that you're putting out into this world of a decent quality. I mean, I haven't figured out really what it is it's a change of heart. And it may not happen all at once, but it's a decision that you make. It's a decision to stop doing the things that you've been doing that have been hurting you and others in the process, and you can chip away at it moment by moment. Every instance in your life, you get an opportunity to do one or the other, and that's all we have in this world. All we have is the decisions that we make. And that includes how we're going to feel about something. We are not just a feather in the wind. We have a decision in this world. And most people feel like they have the right to complain. And maybe that's so. But is that going to help you? No, it won't. Yeah, you can say anything you want. You can feel anything you want. But does it help or does it hurt? That's what we have to constantly reevaluate all day long. Is this decision, is this thought helping me or hurting me? And it's not easy, especially when you haven't had any practice. Well, I mean, you had a lifetime of practice, but not consciously. When you start putting your conscious mind into it, then things start to change. And I make these videos just as much for me to solidify these thoughts in my head, because they are true. I didn't make them up. It's just the way the human mind works. And it's the way the universe works. It's the way the world works. Everything is kept in check. The only variable is us. It's a fascinating topic when you start getting into thoughts, and when you discover that this world is made up of vibrations. Everything is vibrations, and it's how things feel solid. It's how things move through the world. It's how sound happens. There's nothing in this world that doesn't involve vibrations. And including us. Including our thoughts. Have you ever noticed that your pets start to sync up with you? Yeah. And there's a reason for that. You're getting connected through thought vibrations, emotions. It's not a coincidence that those things with your pets happen. That's the communication that happens between two species that don't share a common language. And probably not just not things that we can see either, but things that are invisible to us are nonetheless still there. Oh, come on, boy. I thought he was going to do the rest of his tipping. Thought he was going to get back on his wheels. I was wrong. Here we are. Hi, boy. Digs in a lot here. There's a lot of pebbles. It's hard to do any good 360s. All right, let's get another one of these in. Oh my goodness, actually landed on its feet. I'm impressed. Okay, take note, don't try to hit that jump there. There we go. This grass riding is really gonna heat up your motor and ESC. But these NHX fans are some of the best regular fans that you can buy that aren't like the turbo high voltage fans. These are just, regular old 5/8 volt fans on here. And I believe that the ESC in these cars pushes 6 volts. I might be wrong. No, I want to say that these new ESCs push 8 volts. I'm pretty sure that they do. Oh God. That sucked. So kudos to this Pavway battery. I think it's aces, kid. Aces. But you know, talking about Stu, it's not all him. It's me too. I'm weak. I am weak, and sometimes I push his buttons because I feel like it's up to me for some reason to show him the error of his ways, and it's really not up to me. It's not up to me. And I would like to enjoy hanging out with my friend. So if we could do so without complaining about things, that's all I really require. That's all I need. I can't have otherwise. I shouldn't even be doing this. I'm supposed to be growing right now. And I don't think that coming out here and playing with my cars has anything to do with. But it's supposed to be blowing off a little bit of weekly steam. But I don't really have, there's nothing in my week that drives me crazy. My life is fine. It's pretty easy. I don't have people in my life that I can't handle, that I have to see every day. Some people have, work relations of just people that, you know, make their whole day intolerable. I don't have that, you know. The majority of my problems are internal. Alright, so anyway, guys, like and subscribe if you found value in this video. Oh boy, I've been reduced to a baby, a blathering baby. See ya.